Hello. Come on in.
We have a special Christmas soap being released today from H.A.G.S.
It's a Christmas morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, welcome! It's so good to see you. Your chair's waiting for you, and we're so excited to be showing you a brand new soap that's having its release date today. But first, we got to make a mention. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Carlos. Carlos is a truly awesome guy and one of our friends in the shaving world from the very, very beginning. Well,
so true.
Well, there is an artisan that lives near Carlos, and he decided to put us together a little care package and send it over. And it's not a little care package. It's a massive care package. And thank you, buddy. This is unbelievable.
I wish we could put the smell through the screen because the box itself, just the aromas are quite
just
a
this
thing.
Box is crazy. I can't imagine what this place smells like. And he picked us out a bunch of stuff that he thought we'd like. And then there's even a couple of shaving soaps in here for future episodes in January. So thank you, buddy. We're so excited. This was so kind of you.
We'll post on Instagram a little mail call of like
all
the things that's
today.
in the box. So.
And we'll be taking each one of these as a separate mention here on the show. So we're going to start today with this because this was one of my favorites.
Newest things to break in.
You are so right about this. This is the Topher's Manscaped Butter. And y'all, first thing you said was put it on your face after shave. Grab that new copper con of yours and just throw that on afterwards. And y'all, this is a 1 ounce container, and that little finger mark in there was me going way too far. Yes. Way too far. You don't need to scrape out a bunch of things. You just need to like press your finger into it just a little. Just a little. And then on your hands and then on your face. And yo, it is just this beautiful, balmy feel once it's on.
After the shave, you can like I can tell the difference immediately. It's just nice.
So light. And this looks like something Wonka would make because it feels so light. You barely think there's anything in there. And when you touch it, it's just like magic. So yo, it feels so good on my face. And I can't wait to explore
there's lots
the
of
rest of what's in there. So thank you, buddy. And
thank you so much.
Shout out to Topher's Soap Company, y'all. And
they got some goodies.
Right. And they seem to have a way to get their stuff across the border that is really hassle-free. So, yo, I love this. Thank you, man. And thank you, Topher's, for making such awesome stuff. And what's our soap today? This is so exciting. So, why don't you tell me how you found this? Because this was all her doing, folks. No, very little.
So, just some nightly perusing on Instagram led me down some rabbit holes. But then I was on the stories and I saw a soap go by and I'm like, oh man, did we miss this from fall? Wait a second.
Because it looked a little spooky. We thought maybe it had a Halloween vibe.
But then I looked a little closer and there was a Santa hat going on. I'm like, wait a second. So it was a wonderful little teaser. It got me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to reach out because I can't find this anywhere. So I wrote to H.A.G.S and I said, is this going to be available in the U.S.? Like, how can we get it? And then as we were talking, he was like, well, what if I just send it to you?
Yeah. And first of all, yes, it is going to be available in the United States. And secondly, can I sponsor an episode?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
And it's just a limited release for the holidays. So we lucked out that I just happened to see it when I did. And he made it get here in time to make an episode.
I know. They rushed it here to us. So, wow. H.A.G.S, we are so honored. Thank you so much. And we're so excited to open up this soap. I didn't even read any of the set notes or anything. But
I just remember seeing them and being like, those are things we like. We should be on that soap quick. So
my first impression is going to be amazing because I've never even read the set notes on this. I get to kind of guess
it. It's a double first impression kind of thing.
No, and let's take this beautiful box of grease and open it. Hey, fragile. That must be Italian, right? I thought this was from Greece. All right, what do we got? Let's see.
All right, all the way from Greece. This is what it looks like here, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to alarm you, but we have an international sticker going on here, folks, and there's more in here. What is this? It looks like it's a towel.
Is it?
Whoa, it's a shaving towel. Y'all, look at that.
It's a giant shaving towel. Look at that.
Wow!
Hey.
Beautiful!
And we got 2 stickers! Not just one.
Wow, thanks you guys. This is awesome. What a beautiful towel. Feel this.
That's a serious towel. That's not just the shave the face.
No,
that's
beautiful
serious
embroidery on it.
Wow.
I love this.
I don't think we've seen that second sticker either.
It looks like, ladies and gentlemen, there might be a set in here. Thank you. This is fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
How did you get here
beautiful.
safely in one piece?
I know. Let's
Can
open
we open
these
them at the
up.
same time?
Yes, open them up.
Wait for it. Oh, yeah, see? That's all I saw.
Ooh, y'all!
It's getting creepy
Y'all!
around here.
And here's what it is about this.
They're the good friends.
I love
They're
this.
the good friends.
So, you know what, Hogs? I'm going to elucidate a little bit about Christmas, because here's one cool thing. The Christmas that we know and celebrate as we do is a direct result of a ghost story. Because before Charles Dickens published A Christmas Carol, Christmas was not celebrated the same way. In fact, one of the great traditions worldwide was getting together and telling ghost stories on
There we
Christmas,
go.
yo. So I am all about imbibing in this tradition. So y'all, I'm ready to have a little fear of the season put into me. Let's have a first impression. Yes, my cousin Melinda, she reminds me, who will be our guest on the Macduff New York Public Library
Yes,
homage
hopefully
soap.
soon.
She just made a Christmas movie a couple of years ago called All Through the House.
Right,
where
it's
she
a horror holiday.
starred in a Christmas horror.
This just reminded me a little bit of
Yeah,
that.
totally. Oh, okay, so you were lucky enough to find this one.
You
I think
think?
you
I
should
feel like
have
you
our first
should.
impression.
This is serious.
This is very sealed for your protection.
Maybe it's so haunted I
Well,
shouldn't
yeah, I
be
was going to say,
opening it.
whatever's in here, they don't want it getting out,
They
folks.
don't want us to know
Not
what's
till
in
it gets
there.
to your house. Okay, here we go. I wonder if this is going to smell spooky or if it's
I
going to smell
forgot they do the
Christmassy.
bottom,
Oh, I
too.
love the undercarriage
Yeah,
label,
the
y'all. Oh, and it's got
don't
the
read-
intensity
don't
rating
read
on
the
it.
incent notes, though.
A little on the higher side. All right, here we
Okay,
go.
okay.
Take it in.
Let's
Haunted
see.
Christmas.
Ooh, it's a darker pour.
Oh, it's a
Ooh,
spooky
I gotta
pour
whiff.
even,
Don't-
y'all. Oh, you
don't
got a
whiff.
whiff? Okay, I'm going to put my
Okay.
whiffer over here.
Wow, I don't think we have something like this yet.
Oh.
It's almost like, you know, like it's sweet to draw you in, but
Yeah.
then it gets a little
Oh, then it gets a little spooky?
a little different for holiday. I'm curious what you'll get.
Yeah, I'm
At least
curious.
that was my whiff. It's a little
Oh,
layered.
I'm so excited.
It's,
All right,
it's
here
a
we go.
little layered.
Here we go. Holy crap, y'all!
There's like a candy something in there that's sweeter. Cherry?
Boozy,
Boozy?
candy, cherry, Christmassy for sure.
But darker, but sweeter. Is that make
Something
sense?
woody underneath it to base it all. Yeah, you're right.
Right?
We don't have anything
I don't think we have anything
like
like it.
this. And Lainey just woke up and is coming over here
She
to
wants
see
to
what
check
this
it
is
out.
all about. Whoa!
I am getting like a dark cherry.
Like a brandy,
cherry, maybe,
like
yeah.
a boozy cherry. Oh yeah, like a boozy cherry. Oh, y'all. Like a little hint of a maraschino, but
Wait,
then it's
maybe,
being
yeah.
grounded by something spicier and heavier, and it's being offset by something a little bit lighter and beautiful.
Yeah,
Ooh, y'all.
it's very fun and different, I have to say.
Whoa, y'all, this has everything that is sweet about candy without it being candy.
Right?
It's like way more mature and grown up for that.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Whoa, y'all.
It's fun because it's very different from our other hogs that we have.
And then what's the lighter scent?
I know, right?
Is it a mint? Is it like, what is that on the super light side that's making it all like brighter?
Yeah, like how it ends. It's almost like it floats away.
Oh, I start with my grandfather used to get these beautiful like chocolate cherries.
Yeah,
for
like the dark
Christmas,
colored-
right? That had
yeah,
booze in
covered.
them. I wasn't allowed to have them, right? There
I
was
know what
something
you're talking
alcoholic in
about,
it.
though. Yeah.
This starts with sort of half of that, and then it moves into some woodsy places, some
Savory,
deep,
like
beautiful,
something.
savory places. And it's not all gourmand.
Nope. But then it gets a little crispy at the end. I don't know what that is. I don't think it's minty. It might be, but or green. There's something that like brightens it up at the end.
And then there's something still at the end that keeps it friendly. I don't know if it's a
Yes.
little musky or a
Right?
little bit cologne-y, but there's
that's what I
something
meant.
at the
It's like,
very end.
You know, some of our Halloween ones had that like sweet to like draw you in kind of creepy thing. You know, like don't get in the van.
It's going to chase you out of the haunted house, but into the arms of your mother.
There you go.
So you're
Right? You'll
all
be
good.
safe.
And you know, there is a little something
Just
at
a
the
little
beginning of the sales
explanation.
page.
Yeah.
Let me read it.
Okay, so from here, Christmas limited edition, official release, December 7th.
Tomorrow! Y'all, how exciting!
Okay, so here we go. Mr. Rick. Oh, I did see that on the side. It says
Oh.
Mr. Rick. Keep going.
Mr. Rick.
Okay.
Right there,
There we
Mr.
go.
Rick.
All right, Mr. Rick has brought his limited edition base. Oh, that's the base. Okay. Mr. Rick passed away in 1987 and on October 31st, 2023, on Halloween, the Day of the Living Dead, he rose from the dead, carrying with him this new soap base. Mr. Rick, oh, double note.
He rose from the dead, y'all.
He did that.
I mean, we know some people go to some trouble to deliver a definitive soap base, but raising from the dead, that is some effort. That's some serious effort, because that takes some work.
It does.
That takes, you got to know people. Like, whoa.
Okay, so Mr. Rick's soap base contains no animal fat or other animal substitutes.
Hey!
Vegan soap.
I think we're looking at a vegan base here, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, this is just
Do we dare lather this up?
Yeah, let's put some water in it, and it's my turn.
Aftershave splash.
Let's do them both. Okay, you lather that.
I'll lather.
I will get this open. Oh, you do.
It's a very soft
I
soap.
love this color. I don't think we have anything that's like this.
No,
color.
it's so fun.
It's like an earthy gray.
It does, like a charcoaly kind of vibe.
Yeah, yo. Okay, I'm going to open this.
Yeah, you do that. I'll keep doing this here. I'm going to reach past for the bougie.
Yeah.
Similar?
Whoa. Beautiful. Just maybe a slighter, more sophisticated balance. Just a little bit. Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, throw that on. See what we got here.
Whoa.
Yeah?
Oh, this is just beautiful and sophisticated. There are things hiding in this.
Okay, and then now that you've smelled that, see if you can smell the lather next to it.
They're different. They're different. There's a little bit different of a formulation, I think, in the soap and in the splash.
Whether it's like the soap-based part or if it's just how it's made.
Right, and some artisans do that because certain characteristics jump out a little bit more in the splash than in the soap.
I would never, I really thought it was going to be more of like a spooky, eerie scent, but it's oddly really sweet and enticing.
There is nothing creepy about this, y'all.
But
This
knowing
is
they came from Halloween, they brought the candy with them.
Ah, there we go. And you know what? I can't waste any more time. I need to look at these scent notes. Okay, ready?
Okay, here we go.
Starting with this limited edition XMAS shaving soap, nicely blended by H.A.G.S with delightful scent notes of oak flakes.
That's the darker color.
Y'all strap in.
Wow,
Strap
these are
in.
a thing.
This is a list of fantastic scent notes, y'all. And they're all here. Okay, oak flakes, and then candy cane.
That was the end that we were getting just a little sweet, but it had a mint.
Candy cane. Walnut. Did I say dark woods?
You did.
Walnuts there. Beautiful, y'all. And then this is the one that's going to get you. Sit down. Sit down.
You need
butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
And then biscuit. Whoa.
But like a grease
The first thing I smelled with the cherry, bourbon.
You were right.
Absolutely. And then, ready? Here you go. These are the two that make it unreal. Oud and nutmeg. And y'all, if oud scares you, it's not going to here. I don't know how to better explain that.
Can you make like a candy oud? I don't know if that makes sense.
It's like, just being so beautifully woven into the other ingredients to help bring them all together. That's what the oud is doing.
So here's what it says, though. Ready?
It's doing. Yeah.
The unique blend of scents evokes the warmth and coziness of the holiday season, making it the perfect addition to your grooming routine. XMAS has distinctive notes of bourbon and butterscotch, perfectly blended to fit over you. Treat yourself or a loved one to this indulgent shaving experience and enjoy the festive spirit all year round.
Y'all.
Well, oh my.
Normally by now in the episode, I'm getting used to it. And I'm like, okay, how is this going to be like on a day-to-day? I'm still in the delighted phase. Like, this has so much to it that I'm still, like, letting it wash over me. It takes that long.
And then it's written down. So, okay, top notes are supposed to be the oak flakes, candy cane, almond, walnut. But the middle notes, butterscotch, biscuit, sweet, vanilla.
Mint!
Mint.
I said
You
mint.
did.
I have to make a Marcus was right banner because the Marcus is wrong one pops up all the time. I need one when I'm right. Ooh,
and then bourbon, and then base notes of tonka beans, musk, agarwood or oud, patchouli, and then nutmeg. There's a different. I knew there was another
It is
spice.
just still swimming around me.
Wow.
Oh, and you're right. Activated charcoal.
See,
That's
I knew
what gives
was
it that
chocolatey.
color, yo. And that
new
may be
base.
part of that beautiful clean smell because charcoal has a beautiful clean
Yeah.
smell.
Okay, now you can read the bottom too because we won't ruin anything. But it does have the scent notes listed there too.
Right, and I think they're the same.
It's a much softer soap than his other one too. So that new base is a softer base. Don't dive right in there with your brushes. It needs a little
And I love shaving soaps that approach cologne because you can still smell all of the scent notes and separately and how they dance together. And there's just such a sophistication that by the time it leaves you, your brain is going, You know, this would be a fine cologne. And it really would
It
be.
really would. Okay, I don't know if we can, but should we try to take this a little deeper, a little darker, a little more south?
To the South Pole, y'all!
It does have such a savory scent to it.
Yes.
And it's dark without being dark.
A little bit of that biscuit and that. Did they even say cherry in this?
But you're right. That's what I got. But they don't.
I think there's something about the butterscotch and the almond and the candy cane that come together to make, like, almost create a cherry
it's
note
like a
for
dark
me.
cherry. That's what I got right away.
Hey, y'all, put it in the comments if you grab this one,
once you
because
get
for
it.
me, it is this beautiful Christmas cherry in the middle of it.
It is. But like that dark cranberry, there's something.
Candied maraschino, beautifulness
I think
going
you're right
on.
with that. That little candy that would come with the little alcohol.
And I love one of the scent notes is biscuit. It's a biscuit, y'all. They put biscuit in there.
Maybe it's a biscuit that's more from Greece. That's like a different
But
type of biscuit.
think of like buttery, flaky biscuit cooked out of the oven, and then smell that.
You're right.
100% biscuit.
It's
Love
very
that.
light and fluffy. I gotta say.
My great-grandfather, the Oklahoma cotton farmer, used to wake everybody up in the house going, "Bickets, girls, bickets."
Get your bickets.
I know, there you go, bickets. Oh, I love to have a soap that have biscuits in it for Christmas.
It's like a warm hug. Like you're immediately somewhere, like a festive evening.
Yeah.
It's fun and happiness is being had. There's good memories there.
Here's something I don't say all that often. It's pretty much the opposite of the label. I know that we very often say, hey, this label really does it. Y'all, when you smell this, you are being hugged by someone who loves you. This is such a fantastic, deep, complex, comforting scent. This scent brings joy.
It does. I think Mr. Rick had to come back just to make sure you got that hug.
I know Mr. Rick has pulled himself out of a dirty, dirty grave, but I'm going to have this guy over for some coffee.
For sure. Ooh, that would be good with coffee.
Oh, this would be good with coffee.
This would be good with coffee.
H.A.G.S, what are you up to down there? What are you up to in Greece? This is fantastic, y'all.
I don't even know if I could summarize this in one word. If I tried, I think savory keeps coming back, but that doesn't get across.
I mean, I thought this shaving soap world was amazing as it was, and then Halloween made it go to here, right?
And
but
now,
Christmas?
blowing our hats off,
There is no ceiling on this world. This is better than I thought a shaving soap could be, y'all.
And we had just done the other one that had a little plum in it, and at first I thought it was kind of plummy, but I don't get that. I still get the cherry, the deep something.
And y'all, in the splash, this just masculines it up a little bit more. This brings out the woodiness, this brings out the musk, brings out a little bit of the oud and the patchouli and the bourbon and the mint.
So if you're someone that's a little overblown by candy cane and peppermint, if that's a lot for you, this is a super, super fun holiday one to add.
Right, because I know even some of the ones that we're going to cover this week are about peppermint, they're about evergreen, they're about those things, but y'all...
This is not the stereotypical holiday.
If you want to smell Christmassy and be outside the box at the same time, I might invite you to head over to the H.A.G.S site because this is it. It's definitively Christmas, but not evergreen, not peppermint, nothing that you would like traditionally associate with Christmas, but it's so Christmassy.
If you were getting dolled up to go to a holiday party somewhere, but it involved like getting dressed up, like a one for your work or something, this is the perfect thing to wear. That isn't like the cheesy holiday side. This is like the straight, authentic.
If you want to get hugs at your holiday party that are a little too long, I might invite you.
Yeah, they're going to give you a hug and be like, wait, hold on, what are they wearing?
Right. So it's pretty simple. Apparently all you have to do is die, be dead, be in the grave, and come up with a fantastic new soap base, and then start to crawl your way up. And right about the time the snowflakes start to fall and you make your way out of the cemetery to start delivering this bad boy to the rest of the world, you just got your own. In the United States, H.A.G.S suggests the razor company Pasture Pharmacy and the Shave Supply to purchase XMAS for yourself. Well, I'll say this. It's scary how good it is. Yo, this base. I mean, I have had some experience with a H.A.G.S base before. Not this base. Wow. Yo, my razor just did pirouettes with this thing. Just absolutely no fear. I mean, after 2 or 3 swipes, you know what you're in for with this shave. And the last thing you have to worry about is your face. Beautiful. And the scent? The more time I spend with it, the more my nose journeys past the gourmands and to all the other beautiful spices and things whirling around inside of this. Totally unexpected, but a beautiful, surprising, shockingly good scent. Hey, Hogs, top to bottom, soup to nuts, you've done it right, and boy, do we appreciate having this mysterious, deeply Christmassy scent in our den. Thank you.
Welcome to Messages. So you may be wondering, if they're based in Greece, how can we get it here?
Yes, well, it's quite simple. They have let us know that there are a few American distributors who will be carrying this throughout December. So head over to Pasture Pharmacy, the Razor Company, or the Shave Supply, where they will have this for you in some supply this holiday season. A little cologne, a little cherry, a little biscotti, a little Christmas cheer, a little booze.
Yeah.
Wow, this is something like I might have designed. Like, this is something my imagination's going like, check, check,
It makes
check,
me want to go
check,
see
check.
what Christmas like is in Greece. Like, maybe this is how they roll. I don't
want to
know.
have to use the F word, y'all, but this is
far,
for
starting
sure
out pretty good.
rocketing to the top of my favorites list, Christmas or not. Oh, you know what? Here's a really good question. Is this locked into December? Is this necessarily a Christmas scent?
I get a winter, like, darker kind of season, but I don't, again, it's clearly a spooky do whatever you want with it one. It's breaking the rules.
Yeah, but any time that you want to smell like you are wearing a beautiful high-level cologne and just stepped out of a fantastic bakery, you could do a lot worse.
If you need a little hug and a little sweetness in your heart, this could oddly be the one.
And you know what? I do love it when I do have a scent in the middle of July that just takes me back to Christmas.
Right?
Not necessarily because it's a Christmas scent, but because my brain just associates the two.
Like new memories with this.
What a fun thing to use this in December and then whip it out in the summer just to give you that lovely Christmas reminder, right?
I'm so grateful. Thank you, Have a Good Shave.
Yes, both of these were free for us to review on the show. Thank you so much, Hogs, for believing in our little show and sending us some stuff to keep us going.
We're excited for some of you to get a hold of this on the 7th.
Oh,
Don't forget.
Put it in the comments when you reach out tomorrow when the soap is released. Y'all, how fun.
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.